Hey, Gloria. So I guess I could ask the same question. How do we trust the translations everybody's using and then not the one that nobody's heard about? Well, the first thing we have to understand is that the Word of God wasn't written in English translations. It was written in Greek, or the New Testament Greek. So what we have to do when we're really wanting to investigate the writings, Acts 17:11, is to begin to understand the elements of the Greek. And this is easy now because we have these websites like Blue Letter Bible and Bible Hub. So let me give you an example of what I started to do when I first got the Devar translation, and I started seeing all these weird words, like uploosen, for example. When you read the King James, it's return. So what we have to do is we have to first understand that the Greek word here, analuo, contains a preposition, ana, where if you go here, you can click and find the word in the interlinear view. That's what this is called. Return. He will return, analuo, and you can click on it here, and it even tells you from ana, which is a preposition governing things which are upon or up or upon, ana. So this is part of the word, ana. And then luo is from the word that defines things that are loosened. So it's literally up loosened, where what did the King James translate the two verbs, the two occurrences in the New Testament? They translated one, return, and then the other occurrence, depart. Two opposite things. That's a problem. That's a serious problem. Where you see even in the definition, it says to unloosen, but see, unloosen would be apoluo, where here's one occurrence in Matthew 1:19, which you see the Devar translates differently than uploosen because the preposition here is apo, not ana. Apo governs that which is away from the surface, where again, ana governs that which is up or upon. So we have uploosen and we have unloosen. So even the definition here is wrong, according to the prepositional element ana in this word. So what we have to begin to understand primarily are Greek prepositions, how they function, what they govern. Here's a website you could add to your bookmarks which kind of just outlines the prepositions and how they function. It's not that many of them, but if we want to understand the Word of God accurately, we have to understand these things. We can't trust Bible translations. That is, Bible translations that translate a word, two opposite things, return and depart. So regarding this one example, what translation would you trust? The one that translates analuo, return, or the one that translates it uploosen? And there are tens of thousands of examples I could show you like this. I could spend all day, every day for the rest of my life showing problems in these translations, where here, I'll give you one more. Where let's just stick with the same verse. So again, when he will analuo, return from the wedding, where the word from here is another preposition. Come down here. When he will return from, which is the preposition ek. Ek governs that which is out from. So the out part of the word is the emphasis. We can't leave the out. And what they've done is they've ignored that preposition basically and just translated it from. From, when it's out. going away out of the wedding, meaning they've came in already, according to the uplucen. So, again, the prepositions here are so extremely important, just like in the video you're commenting on. Here, let's do another example. John 14:3. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you. Where the word receive here is para lambano. Come down here, receive, para lambano. From the preposition para, it tells you right here, from para, and then lambano. So we can't leave the prepositional element out of the word, which governs that which comes alongside something else. So if I come to beside take you, I come to come along beside you, your side. That's what the para governs here in this word, para lambano, which they've translated take, receive, take, unto, etc., etc. And where receive ignores the preposition in this translation, everybody's reading, the Devar translation includes it. So we understand the context of the governing preposition beside something, where this word is found 50 times in the New Testament. Such as the parable of the two who will be in the field. One will be taken beside, which is from para lambano. It's the verb, para lambano. Two will be grinding with the millstone. One will be beside, taken beside, which the preposition para is part of the word, which we can't ignore the concept, which you see they do here. They ignore it. One shall be taken. One shall be taken, but it's para lambano. So this is how we begin to investigate the writings, whether it has this, thus as its context, which takes work. It takes effort to do this. But once you can establish that this is not the good translation, and this is, you can begin to gain more trust, where it took me a year to do this comparing before I finally understood that this translation has really done a bang-up job in correcting tens of thousands of errors like this, because these translations hide concepts which this translation reveals and allows us to connect the dots to the other occurrences of the same words, where they haven't minced the words. The preposition para simply means beside, or the King James is translated in the following manner, of 51 times. Of ignores the concept of beside something. With is actually from a different preposition, which is not para, which they've translated para 42 times, with. And then again, from. From what? Out from? Because the preposition ek, out, they've also translated from 18 times. They've translated it of 366 times. This is a different preposition. Of, from, out of. See, that's correct. By, on. On is the preposition epi. Epi. On. Epi. Where they've translated it on correctly 196 times here, but then they translated ek, out, on. This is extremely irresponsible Bible translating. It's absurd, actually. So start using the Devar. I'll put the links for the installation files in the comments below. God bless.